Alright, so what do we have here today? iPhone 16 that does not charge or power. So we already have this phone apart to make this process much easier. We're gonna leave this alone, the parts, and we're gonna bring some of our parts. A charging port, we have this battery that's a customer, and we have our screen. So let me connect the screen. So that what we want to do is test it with good working parts, or parts that we know for sure does work, because sometimes it could be just the parts issue and not more difficult repair. So what we're gonna do is connect the battery, and let's see what does it do. Let me connect it here with this USB meter, and it only pulls 0.015 right there. Okay, but does not turn on. All right, so let me connect it to our power supply, and bring my power supply, disconnect the battery, and we have here our power supply. Here we're gonna connect it. Let's take a look at it right there, and right there I connected. You can see right there is connected, but I have a initial drawing or initial consumption right there, right from the beginning, without me doing anything. So let me see what it does when I connected the cable. It recognized the cable because the consumption goes up. Now it's 0.107. Here's measuring 0.009, but it still does not turn on. Still does not shows any image right here. Okay, excellent. So let me take this out. So no power or no charging, most likely no power, and it has that initial drawing from the beginning without me doing anything on the power supply. All right, so let me separate this board. All right, so we're gonna wait until it gets around 190 right there. Alright, so I'm gonna start putting heat with heat gun. There it is. All right, so let me go and check this one right here. This is the one that normally will cause that problem, the charging IC. This one right here. There's a little mark right there. Well, this is it. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna put it on a PCB holder. I'm gonna put it right here on this PCB holder, and let's get it right there. I think that's good. And then I'm gonna grab my hot iron. Gonna put this one right there on top. Some solder and a little bit of the piece of solder wick. I'm gonna be gentle to take this one out. Temperature that I want to use probably like 430. and we're gonna take these out just with the hot iron. And this chip is not married to anything, so you can always just swap them without changing a different one that is married to this one. Oh, it broke. It broke and make a splash. That's it. That's it. Let's remove the mess out of the way before we start applying heat or adding some flux. We don't want to add flux just yet. I'm going to take as much solder as I can. This debris that just sparks everywhere, and I don't know, a little bit more over here. Maybe this one? No, doesn't want to come out. And maybe this one? No, that's it. So what I'm going to do is put some flux now. I'm going to add some flux. I'm going to bring my hot iron again and add a little bit of solder on the tip. Just gonna go in and try to infect it, or with a different kind of solder, low melt. And just clean as much as I can. Okay, I think that's it. Gonna grab a solder wick and a hot iron around 340, 345, and a little bit of a solder wick. And we're going to clean this mess. And let me fix these capacitors. Okay, I think that's it. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to bring me a new integrated circuit. New charging IC. And what I'm going to do is rebuild it, because the solder that this one has is a really high temperature solder that is gonna cost me a lot of heat and may have some side effects. That much heat on my board. So I'm going to clean it, destroy this solder. Yeah, just like that. Fluxes, and bam. It looks good. And then bring me a stencil, so we can put some solder right there on top. So this one, I think so. Yes. Good. Heat. This is 183. That's it. And I'm going to clean that area right there, so it looks beautiful when I install the new chip. That's it. That looks beautiful. Fresh flux. Going to grab me the new chip, new charging IC, and put it in place. Remember the orientation that you took them off, and I wanna wait until it moves by itself. So waiting. It's moving. Wait, it has to move a little bit more from this side. That's it, I think. Yep. Let me put some more flux in, so that way it will move much easier. Let me see. That's it. And I have a little solder right there. Little piece of solder right there. It's not touching anything, but I just don't like it. Let me see if I can grab it with my hot iron right there. That's it. I'm gonna clean this board all the way around, so that way we can do some testing. Alright, that is clean. And let me grab the other one. We're gonna clean it as well. Alright. So what do we have to do now? We are going to go with our power supply. We have our board right there. We're gonna go this one, so that way we can put it on our eye socket. We're gonna go and see if our DC power supply still has some consumption right from the beginning. Let's see. Excellent. We got 0, which is good. Now let's connect it our screen. We have our screen connected. And bring our charging port, so that way we can turn this thing on. Let's be a little gentle because we don't want to put too much pressure on the screen. Right there. Let's go right here. See what our measure does. USB point right there, point 100 200. Apple logo. Right here we see nothing, but start those beeping on top. And if we disconnect it, now we can see our DC power supply taking effect. Right there, it's doing a good booting cycle. That's excellent. And should be able to turn on, maybe. Apple logo right there. We're gonna help it with right there. It's on. Right there. This phone is on. And has a good reading with our USB detector. So let's see if it charges. Let's connect our DC power supply. We're gonna connect our battery. Let's disconnect this thing out of the power. And let's connect the battery. And let's Let's see, what does it do? 0.400. We wait, and it's charging right there. See? We want to wait a little bit so that way we'll charge. See, right there is charging. So we want to wait a few minutes so that way we'll turn on and we'll see if it charges or doesn't. It will charge, looks like it will charge, but we want to make sure before we put it on the ultrasonic and we do rebuild and put it all back together. So I want to wait a little bit right there. Apple logo. Looks like it's charging right there. 1%. Charging. Good reading. And maybe we want to see if it goes to 2%. Right here. Right there it says 1%. We want to wait. We're going to wait a little bit, just a little bit. Hopefully it won't restart because of everything else is being missing. But hopefully we'll get there before restarts to 2%. But it's charging. Good reading. Phone doesn't have that consumption right from the beginning. So yeah. So that's good news. So on this one, what was wrong with it was that charging IC 2% right there. Now we're good. So I'm going to clean this board, do rebuild, and put it all back together. Thank you for watching, and if you have a phone like this, not charging, no power, doesn't know what's wrong with it, especially iPhones, please let us know. All the information on the bottom of the screen or on the descriptions. Thank you for watching, and we see you on the next one. Let's go.